Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here, this RTA Motorsports, and today we're going to be doing some more morning coffee and racing. Luckily enough, my wife reminded me and we have an actual travel mug, so we won't do like what we did last time, spill coffee all over our desk and down the wall and on the carpet. So yeah, we have a nice little travel mug here with the lid for safety. And yeah, we're gonna probably jump into some ACC. I'm kind of having some weird issues right now that we're trying to work out. That's why we're 2 minutes late here. For some reason, launching ACC out of VR is still trying to launch my VR headset. So I wanted to do an out of VR session today. And I mean, we might do some VR, but I wanted to get this working just for today, just for fun. But for some reason, it's not wanting to do that. So let's see. But otherwise, it seems to be working. It seems to be. So we're gonna jump in and see if it's still stable otherwise, even though it started Steam VR on me. But how's everyone else doing? Kind of want to see chat today. There we go. We got a few other people jumping in. Let's make sure this is all right. So that's mapped there. So we're gonna go to the main menu and let's change this view so you could all see what I'm looking at as we wait for a few people to jump in. All right, so the audio, let's get the audio set up. There we go. JC, how you doing, buddy? Huh, this is kind of strange. Because it's auto-launching Steam VR and I don't have the headset on, what's actually happening... This is strange. I don't know if there's going to be any way we could kind of get past this. I'm going to try to do it some other way here. Maybe in options. Hopefully we could get past this. Maybe in sounds. Okay. So maybe if we default that. It's still not wanting to. I know there's a way around it, and we will figure that. There we go. There we go. We got it. All right, so we got around that. JC, Wildpacks Photography, how you doing? All right, so we got around it. So if any of you are having that issue, change your video card setting in the options of this title. Not all titles offer that. Changing the audio output. So that is actually pretty darn nice. All right, so we're going to jump into some practice sessions and kind of get our brain calibrated on racing on a screen again. We got a pretty nice monitor coming in. That's kind of why we're not racing in VR. It's not here yet. Don't have shipping information on it yet because of the holiday season. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty darn awesome. Can't wait. Can't wait to show you guys and do some reviews on it, some comparisons between that and VR. It is the Samsung CHG90, the 49-inch super ultra wide monitor. Absolutely insane monitor. and I cannot wait to get that in the studio. So we're going to be, let's see. Let's see how we're going to do this. I want to do a... I want to do a race outside of rain, because last time we did a race in rain with the 488, and I really feel like it didn't give us a good look at the car and its abilities. I don't know. It just didn't... It wasn't like a good introduction. And we're going to do a different track too. I don't have good practice here, so I don't want to just jump into a track that we don't know yet. We'll probably do the Misano World Circuit. Misano World Circuit's a really nice track. And we'll do the Sprint Race Weekend. Maximum cars is, let's see. Oh yeah, we'll leave this to 10-minute. All right. We don't want it to carry on too long. So we're going to be doing some practice sessions first, then some qualifying. And, yeah. Hopefully the sound is decent. You know, we're doing something a little bit different here with our streaming PC. Being that we're not in VR. Kind of have the audio passing through my through my capture card, and I'm using just headphones to the streaming PC. So that's how we're getting it working.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Oh, this feels weird outside of VR. It really does. Oh, wow, yeah. It's nice to be able to see my rig, but man, this feels strange. I'm glad I set up some practice time so that way we could, you know, ensure that we actually get used to this again. We started this channel on triples, actually with just this TV, and then we moved to triples, so I'll get back to it. Get back in that mindset again. Yeah, VR is awesome. Just hard to really judge spatial awareness as well as approach distances when you're so used to VR, and then you go to a screen, it's like you're looking at a picture, you know? But it just takes a little bit to calibrate your mind to it, and then you'll get used to it. Metalition! What's up, buddy? He's another sim racer and musician. Definitely check out his channel. I like that Enter Sandman cover you did, bud. That was pretty cool. Oh no! It's Aquino, yeah. He says he just got his Oculus and he can't go back to a single monitor. Yep, then you know exactly what I'm feeling right now. You hooked on Project Cars too? I definitely recommend trying iRacing, especially if you're serious or you're taking sim racing seriously. You should be starting to check out iRacing. There's nothing quite like it in the multiplayer world. I mean, that's kind of the leader right now. That whole sector was garbage. I completely messed that up. It was a double apex and I don't know what I was doing. Just not thinking. The red arrows that tell you where your opponents are, I could actually see them now. I couldn't see them in VR. Which is nice. But yeah, iRacing is kind of in the multiplayer esport sort of world. I think, personally, iRacing is kind of one of the best out there at the moment. It's worth a try. I mean, you could just subscribe for a month, try a lot of the free cars that they give you in the beginning, and see how you like it. But you have to really make sure you take it seriously and practice before you jump into a race. That's a title that does require you to devote some time and effort before a race. It's unlike anything else. It really is. I think on this next practice session, we might try the aggressive preset, because I feel like I'm not getting a good turn in as much as like I would expect from this car. My braking is not great right now because we're not used to racing on a screen, so I'm not braking correctly in the correct spots. My line is a little off, or a lot off, I should say. But I'm getting a lot of understeering that I wouldn't really expect from this car. VR bounds, huh? I gotta read more what you... Whoa! What the heck? Fatal error. The game has crashed. Are you kidding me? Whoa. We just got a fatal error from AC2. Very interesting. Kind of wondering why that actually happened. And I think it probably also has something to do with the fact that it's force starting Steam VR every time I try to launch it. So, So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to uninstall. I really don't want to, but I think it's going to be the only way. I'm going to uninstall Steam VR because it doesn't really take too long to install it. And maybe that'll resolve that issue, which kind of stinks to do that. Wow. But this game is still in beta, so, you know, weird things are going to happen. Weird things are going to happen like that. But you guys seen it live. That was kind of crappy. What packs? Because, well, you know, I like to practice in both, and we got a monitor coming in. We got a really nice monitor coming in. I want to be able to be competent in both. I feel like I race so much in VR that I'm not really paying attention to racing on a monitor, and I want to be able to race in both comfortably. So that's why we also have the monitor coming in, the super ultra wide monitor. Also, I have an astigmatism, and sometimes if I race too much in VR, which lately we haven't been, obviously I haven't streamed in a while, it's because, you know, been busy, family things and all that, the holidays, but if I race too much in VR, it actually starts bothering my eyes, personally. So, you know, I do need a break every so often from VR. All right, so we are back. I have uninstalled Steam VR, so hopefully that will fix this issue. And we'll, to make up for it, because we're not going to just jump into another really long practice session. The second session was 10 minutes. We're going to do 2 5-minute sessions. That'll be like just the equivalent of the second session. But we're going to use the aggressive preset. I want to see if that changes anything. Also wanted to move that microphone a little closer. Alright, so the amount of time that we're going to use on the second one is going to be the equivalent of, of these 2 practice sessions, going to be the equivalent of the original second. So it's not going to be too bad. Setup. And if you guys see the rig moving, it's because we're using a 3 degrees of freedom motion rig. Metalician, I think he actually has the same rig. But if I remember correctly, I think you have more motion actuators than I do. Alright, so we're on the aggressive now.
Green light. Go, go, go.
See how this feels? Cold tires. Definitely lets you know. Hey, Metalician, did you see the new seats Patrick is coming out with? They look amazingly comfortable. Wow, they look nice. They look nice. I think I would change this seat in a heartbeat for one of those. The shoulder bolsters, because the one problem I have with this seat is it's comfortable, it's very supportive, but the seat bottom is kind of hard. The foam in it. It does have transducers. I don't always use them though. Oh, that was good. That was good feeling. So on the aggressive preset so far, I want to drive more laps really before I say, because the tire temps are not completely up yet. You can see our right 2 tires are still in the blue. They're still too cool to really say. Yep. I'm taking it way too hard before the tires are even up to proper temperature yet. But, there we go. Turn-in feels much more responsive, and mid-corner, the car's not understeering as much. But that could also mean that we could spin it quite a bit easier if we're not careful. I have the, what is this? The Butt Kicker Gamer 2. For this rig, I would definitely go with what Metallician said and use like a Dayton on the seat. This I have mounted to the rig itself, and you feel it here and there, but it's nothing like you would want it to be. A Dayton, I think, would be hands down much better. And Metallician, I actually seen your comment really late last night. I was like falling asleep. You were, you messaged me about posting videos on Instagram, I think. So what I do is I save my video from YouTube directly, or, you know, my raw video or whatever. When I make it, I just save it to the phone, and then I go to upload it to Instagram like as if I'm doing a picture. In your gallery, and then it just asks me like what part of the video do I want to use, and it's just like, for me, it comes across just like as if I'm trying to upload an image. Yeah, simvibe is absolutely amazing. It really changed how this butt kicker works. Ah! Shellhawk's Earthquake. Oh my god, that thing sounds crazy. Up! Lost it! Ah! Don't hit the wall. We're right at the end of the first practice. I had a feeling something like that was going to end up happening with this preset. I don't even know where we are right now as far as our lap time. Our rear tires are too cooked. Very interesting. So if you look at the tire temps on the car itself, it says we're in the green. We're still good, but on Assettocorsacompetizione's monitor, it says we're in the red. Got black flagged, looks like there. But you can tell we're definitely in the red. I can't even turn without losing this car completely. So let's just go to the next session. Gene, what's going on, man? So we're gonna go into qualifying one, and hopefully we don't completely destroy it. You know, I'm gonna try to take my time with it. I'm gonna try to be very nice.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Start. Used to use simvibe, switch to simracing studio. Interesting. I've honestly never used them. Oh, how do you like that cushion, by the way? Keep it in there, come on. I don't got all my tire temperatures up to snuff yet, but saying the right side is still cool. Yeah, Gene, you know, the only issue that we were just having was it was starting Steam VR no matter what, and then we just had the game completely crash on me, and I think it's because Steam VR shut off due to inactivity, even though we're not in VR. And the game crashed. So being that that happened, I uninstalled Steam VR, and so far we're playing it. But I don't know if others have had this issue where it's like if you try to play outside of Steam VR, it just tries to force start Steam VR. But it's in beta, you're gonna have issues, but that's definitely something they need to address, because I was choosing the correct one, like, you know, Assettocorsacompetizione, and then below it was Assettocorsacompetizione in VR, and we weren't trying that. We weren't checking that box. We weren't selecting to use the VR version, and yet it was still for starting VR. So a little weird. You have to add a launch option. Interesting.
Well done, mate. That's not bad.
Whoa! I don't know if you saw, my whole rig just kicked to the side. I almost lost it. The left rear just completely kicked out. I don't know why. I don't know what I hit. I think just a slippery curve, really. Thanks, Gina. I'm gonna have to try that. Do you have to put that no HMD every time you go to launch without your HMD though?
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Stay in there. AI is kicking my butt in this qualifying session. I tell you what, they got a few seconds on us, easy. If I keep doing turns like that, I can see why. Trying to roll on the throttle nice and easily. Come on, come on, come on. Get in there. I can't get into that apex, really. Need to slow down more, I think. Still got 3 minutes left. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit. Right idea. Hey, TJR Sim! I'm so jealous of your setup, man. So are you using that wheel on your sim experience wheelbase? While doing cardio. I really need to start doing cardio. Oh, man. Oh, man, I need to start doing cardio. I've just been getting sick like crazy. Everyone at work keeps getting sick, and I keep getting all this freaking respiratory stuff over and over again. There we go. Not good entry into it, but at least we went onto that curb. We went onto the apex a little bit. Oh, that moved us up quite a bit. Good deal. We moved up to 11th. We're getting smoother. That wasn't good. That's going to cost us valuable time. We just got knocked back to 14th from 11th. We're like fighting this AI for position. Come on. Overdrove that section. Oh, yeah. So are you planning, TJR Sim, are you planning on using that Fanatec wheel on your sim experience at all? Or are you just going to wait until you get that, I think you are also ordering the Fanatec direct drive wheelbase, if I remember correctly. My gosh. So yeah, TJR Sim, he's got the new Fanatec F1 wheel. Actually the limited run one, the black and yellow one, which is freaking awesome. My wife calls it, what did she call it? The Bumblebee version or something like that? Oh, man. I love that car. I mean, I love that wheel. They do have it in black and red now, but I love the black and yellow version. I kind of wish I would have jumped on it, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do for direct drive. It's like an effing car. Watch it. It goes very fast and wind like tornadoes. So TJR, how are you liking your sim experience? I'm very, very close to thinking I'm going to order a sim experience AccuForce Pro. I really am. I've been talking to a lot of people, and I don't know. I think I might. All right, so we're gonna do another qualifying session. Actually, surprisingly enough, we are jumping right into the race. Okay. I wonder if we're doing the sprint race weekend, or is this just the quick race? I thought this was sprint race weekend. But we qualified 19th either way. All right. I don't know what's going on. I'm just following along here. I'm just here, hanging out. Let's see.
Alright, remember, the race is long. Watch out for traffic. And remember, our target is P10. P10.
My target's P1. I don't know what your target is. P1. Come on, people. Aim high.
Green light, go, go, go.
Alright, we still got the half-hour race session just like I wanted, so that works. Started back of the pack, 19th. Got a guy right to our right. Trying not to get hit because we're... Oh! Cold tires. If we touch anybody, we're going right around. No question about it. Not even going to happen. If I may say so myself, I think AI is not as overly aggressive so far in this formation lap. I don't know if the hot fix they just implemented fix AI behavior, because they were like just straight out running into me or like pit maneuvering and spitting me out before. I'm going to stay behind this AMG. So far we moved up to 15th. We didn't stay in the apex like I wanted to there. Got a Huracan right on our tail. See if we can get around this AMG.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
He's kind of staying there. He's got the power to hold. Double apex. I like this track because there's so many tight areas. It's very hard to like really line up a pass unless you're on the straight. Up. I deserve losing that position for that. Locked up the brakes. Come on. Let's get the run on them. Woo!
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Try to go up on the inside. Got tagged by him. Canceled your order. You're going OSW. Can't wait that long. Currently using G29. Oh, wow. That's a big leap. Well, if you're going to do it right, do it once, right? TJR. Jeez. So, my gosh. That's what I was afraid of happening. It's like moving from a VW Bug to a Ferrari. Definitely. Nice save. I wouldn't say so. We're in last place. Spun out. Back tires aren't working like they should be. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Come on. Let's try to go in a straight line here. That's the other thing too. You overcook the back tires just a little bit and you're like done pretty much. Look at this. Can't even go 50 miles an hour into a turn without losing it. I'm gonna have to like really granny drive this thing until the back tires cool down a little bit. I think they need to fix that without a doubt. Yeah, definitely. It was like driving on ice, without a doubt. Any redness on those tire monitors down there in the bottom right, and it's like this car completely loses everything. And now I'm probably so far back, it's not even gonna, may not even be possible for me to even try to catch him, but we'll give it our best shot. We still got 23 minutes. And we still have a mandatory pit that's got to happen. So, you know, we'll get some new tires. I'm going to go in on the second run of the pit being open. I know AI likes to go in on the first, so that might give us enough time to sort of catch up a little bit. Oh, that's frustrating.
The fastest step so far.
So TJR, I'm sorry if I missed it. Are you liking that AccuForce wheel? Are you recommending it? know you're probably going to do a review. I've seen your unboxing and setting it up to your rig, but... Whoa, 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 whoa! What the heck? What the... I've never jumped that. Okay. And we completely bombed this one. So next race is going to have to be a lot more conservative. We completely bombed this race. Completely. Yes, sir. All right. Because I've seen there's a lot of conversion kits for the wheels I already have from Fanatec that you could run them on any wheelbase, and it's really kind of what's swaying my thought. You know, this stuff is falling from my desk over here. You know, I don't feel like my wheels are completely lost cause. I can't even stop at time now. Come on. I haven't heard pit box open yet, so I'm getting kind of concerned whether or not there is going to be a mandatory pit. Kind of counting on that to try to catch up. Paul Stoker, yep. I understand that. And that's what I've heard many times. You know, and my situation's a little different because I'm really close to them. Middle Edition, living up to the name, Crash. Now you know. Man, I think I really need to try some Wreckfest. That might be my calling. Alright, so we're going to go on the second lap. We're not going to go on this lap here. We'll try to do our best to catch up to them. Accuracy when driving, yeah, definitely. That's what I'm... Obviously, that's what I need here. No, we're driving out of our element. We're not using VR, which we always use. So, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. Fun day Friday. Oh, come on, stay in there. Trying to drink coffee. Gotta have the coffee. I love the animated. The animated pit crew is amazing.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's forget those tires. Ah!
Let's go, 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 go.
Ah! Picking up garbage. Oh, I see them. I see them. We're not completely out of it. See, we got 12 minutes left. Let's see if we can catch him.
The window is now closed.
Yeah, definitely. Tire changing and the motion and the animated pit crew. In VR, it looks amazing. It looks like people are running around your car. Kind of pulling them in a little bit.
Hello mate, this is me, your Russell bus.
Come on. Gotta get them. I gotta get them. They're right there. Coming up on them. 10 minutes. I can't finish last place. I also don't want to overcook these tires because I'm kind of overdriving quite a bit. I can feel like drifting this car a little bit. Come on. You drift easier with the AccuForce. I don't know if you're referring to my drifting video or this. Oh man. Later. Woo. I was so worried we were going to finish last place. Come on. 6 minutes left of this race session. Come on, baby. So next race session, we're going to take a little less risks, especially earlier on in the race. I mean, I was trying to set up passes and come up on the inside of the cars, but the AI still got me, you know? Still kind of squeezed me and bumped me, and it probably was my fault making those risky maneuvers, but I felt like I had the room to do so. And they still came in, tagged us, so I'm gonna try to take less risks on the next race session, and we'll see how it ends up overall. At least we're not finishing last place on this one. Hey, Norman! Did that next level motion platform ever come in for you? Two minutes left. Let's see if we can catch anyone else. I don't really see anyone else. As long as we can finish here, finish somewhat strong, and then the next race we'll try to really kill it. Woo! I can't wait for you guys to see the monitor coming in. I don't know how, I can't wait. I don't know how it's going to change our streams, if at all. Oh man, I'm trying to look at chat and I'm just destroying the track. Oh yeah, definitely. I actually watched his VR settings guide was immensely helpful. TJR, we're getting the Samsung CHG 90, the 49-inch super ultra wide. It's like 32:9 aspect ratio. Don't have any shipping information on it yet, so I don't know when it's going to get here. It should have been here already, but when it does, we're going to be doing some comparisons between that experience in VR, as well as a review of it.
Right, man.
Because a lot of people, including myself, when they've seen this monitor firsthand, first thing you think is for sim racing, because it's squished up and down, just, you know, just like your view out of a windshield, but very wide, so that way you could almost see, you know, your mirrors, not on both sides, but you can see a good amount of the windshield and your driver's mirror. So, you know, I want to see how the experience is for us sim racers, because we also did try a long time ago a projected setup where we used kind of some software to bend the image around us. And that was amazing. I mean, the resolution at the time from what I was trying with my projector wasn't that good. You definitely need a few projectors, at least two good projectors if you're going to try that. But it was very immersive. It really was. So I'm really curious to see what this monitor can do, being that we've been sim racing for so long in VR. Kind of racing on a monitor is a little bit foreign for us. It feels very weird, but a lot of people say it's very immersive. The FOV, if you have it set up correctly, feels really, really close to VR according to them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of a VR fanboy, so I'm going to be really critical of it, but I'm not going to lie as well.
Back to the pits.
Got 19th. Norman. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome, buddy. All right. Woo! Getting a little sweaty. Immersion tenfold. Let's see. Let's see, TJR. I don't know. But between that and I want to get a direct drive wheel, we'll see how this works out. So we didn't get a qualifying session 2 down, so I'm kind of wondering where it placed us. Probably in the back. No, it just kind of held the results for both. Interesting. I don't know if there's going to be a... Why is it saying skip? Hopefully it just doesn't kick us out. Oh. What? Now it's back to free practice again. What is it doing? This is so strange. Now it's back to free practice.
Green light, go, go, go.
Very weird. Let's skip this session. Not sure exactly why we're back on free practice. Maybe it's going to go through all the session 2s now. Qualifying session 1 again. I'm not exactly sure why this is happening. Interesting.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Well, we'll go through it because it's not going to allow us to skip out of this. Because we didn't do the race 2 yet, so maybe this is the second session of everything going through. I don't know. So direct drive wheel will finally match what you feel in the motion, the accuracy, the bumps, curves, etc. Interesting. Can't wait to see your thoughts on it. Okay, all right. So, sprint race weekend, we're supposed to have 2 of everything. We only did 1 qualifying session, 1 race. So now it brought us back to practice. I'm guessing, it says qualifying 1 though. That's the thing that's tripping me up. I would think it would say qualifying 2. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. It's obviously holding the same session because that brake sign back there that I hit is still hit. It's still broken, so see all the skid marks here from the prior session still there. So maybe this is a continuation. I'm just not really... I'm curious as to why it says qualifying 1 still. So it's just really confusing me. But I'm easily confused. Not really a surprise. Let's see how we can do this race. The last race, more like a practice. Let's see. You realize we were being way too aggressive. Put no time on the last lap, apparently. Yeah, the Odyssey Plus, I really love the screens of that headset. I just wish it would have fit my face better. I really do. The fitment on it, for me, wasn't good. A lot of people they're still commenting like crazy. Some people are saying it's the most comfortable headset they have. Some people are saying that it doesn't fit them. So, it's really a polarizing headset as far as fitment is concerned. But that was my biggest complaint with that headset, to be honest with you.
Personal fastest lap.
Look at that time getting knocked down that fast. Look at that. They're about 2 seconds faster than me right now. I do feel like this car has a lot of power, but it kind of lacks that low end out of the corner torque that you get from like the M6 and even that Bentley. I mean, that Bentley just feels like a freight train out of the corner, you know?
Muscle best.
Still 11. Still got that 140 lap time. We got to knock that down. Go, 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 hook up, come on. So far, we're about a second faster than our fastest lap time. Hopefully, this is the lap that's going to set us up. .3 seconds faster at the moment. .4. Look at that, 4th place. Yeah. We're kind of getting used to things a little bit more practice. That was a 138.787. Lead car's a 137.380. We just got pushed to 5th. This AI is relentless. So far this lap we're slower than that one by 0.4 of a second. Hopefully we can pick that time up a little bit. This is going to be probably our last lap we're going to get. Oh, almost lost the rear there a little bit. Getting too much on the curb. Wasn't clean. Come on, we're quite a bit slower this lap. This is not going to be a useful lap, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get one more in. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time. We screwed up the entry into that turn. Sonic Worm, how you doing? Session's over. I don't think it's going to count this last lap. Ah, we're slower anyway. That's all right. So we ended up qualifying 7th, which is a lot better than we did last time. Went from... Okay. Oh, actually, it looks like we got pushed to 8th. All right, fine then. So we ended up qualifying with a 1:38.955. I don't know why it's asking skip. I don't feel like I'm skipping. All right, so this is going to be race 2. Okay, so that's what it does on the Pro Race weekend, which it didn't do that before, or maybe VR is just a little bit quirky at the moment. It used to do practice 1, practice 2, qualifying 1, qualifying 2, race 1, race 2. Now it's doing practice, qualifying race, practice, qualifying race, which makes more sense, but its naming system for each session confused me because it said qualifying 1 on the second qualifying session. So, and it's asking us if we want to skip sessions. Meanwhile, we're just going to the next session. So it was a little bit confusing. But we're going to start the race. We're starting 8th instead of back of the pack. So we're obviously getting better. We're obviously getting a little bit used to this car racing on a monitor. Well, racing on a TV. So...
Give it all you can.
Up. Very bad start. Just want to stay nice and smooth with these guys. Whoa! All right, I know, this is, my gosh. I was just about to restart the session. I couldn't believe that happened. But we'll roll with it. I can't believe that. I thought I was completely past them. And the AI didn't give me any room, being that I was ahead of them. They just kind of just stood their course. I think I might need to turn down the aggressiveness setting of the AI. Way too unforgiving. Nice, man. Congratulations, Norman. Stark Alarm, how you doing, buddy? I can't believe that happened. I'm like still in my mind wondering I should restart the session. Restart it. I worked so hard for that position in qualifying. I can't believe we got spun out. Actually made me sweat.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Oh my gosh. There has been an update. They said it was a hot fix. So we're just kind of trying it, but the AI is a little bit blind. At least that's what I'm going to say. I don't know. I kind of still feel like I was trying things that I really shouldn't try with AI, but my fault, really.
Personal fastest lap.
I really can't wait to get the AMG. It's probably one of my favorite cars. Come on, move! 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 me not get so close to the AI. They may just run me off the road again. See AI trying to make moves on each other like crazy. They're actually pretty successful at it. Come on. And I'm not sure why it's saying we're in first place right now. I don't know if you guys see that. According to the title, we're in first place. Okay. Really cool thing about a 3 degrees of freedom motion rig is when you get hit in the rear, like we were just getting tapped by that Audi in the rear of the rig kicks out on the side you're getting hit on. So you can tell right behind you and you feel it that someone's hitting you from behind. It adds to that immersion, messes with your mind. You really feel like there's a car back there hitting you. Got 19 minutes left. Apparently we're still first place. Yes, they have done a really good job with in-car audio. Kind of reminiscent of the race room level of audio. I really like it. A lot of different sounds. Very dynamic. I hope at the end of the, hey, TJR, you have a good one. Thank you so much, buddy. Have a good day. And definitely check out his channel if you can. He has a lot of amazing stuff on his channel. He's got that new Fanatec F1 wheel that, actually, it's that limited edition one, black and yellow one, as well as he has, I think you have a next level motion platform. Got some great stuff. Definitely check out his channel if you can. All right, so we're gonna go through on the next run through. I know a lot of the AI is probably gonna jump in on this lap for the pit. I'm gonna go one more lap. Worked out pretty well for us last race on catching up, so I'm gonna see if this is gonna work out okay for us. I don't know what position we are because it's still saying we're in first place. Alright, so the AI's... Oh, not all of them. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we got some cars on the track that are not going to pit this session. Wow. Alright, so that's new. That's definitely new. That I have not experienced yet. I feel like I have a microphone on. And this title's listening to me. And they are making moves accordingly. As you can see, we do have quite a bit of fuel. I don't think there's any fuel usage right now on in this session as far as in their current update of this title, but you still have to pit. You just get disqualified if you don't, so...
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
So we're gonna pit right now. Bentley is moving. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look at him go into pit. Speed limit's 50. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Danny Roy, no, I have not. I didn't know you could, to be honest with you. We have no assists on, so I just assumed that they didn't have it yet. Oh, there is fuel usage. Interesting. Okay. Well. Well. Oh, man. So I need to go turn that on. All right. We're almost done. We're almost done. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
All right. So we made it out. Pretty good time. Come on, Audi. Come on. Why are you going 30? Why are you going 30? Why are you doing this? Come on now. It says 50. Oh. Yeah, I would imagine it would. We're gonna have to make sure we turn that on.
Pit window is closing now.
Oh man, messed up that corner entry big time. I do like how this car handles on the aggressive preset, but you really need to make sure you nail everything. And if you overcook the tires, you're in trouble. You definitely need to increase your traction control. Unfortunately, we did have it set to this funky switch here, but it's not reading. I don't know if through the updates some of my controls got overwritten or what may have happened there. See, we're only on 3 of 11 as far as the presets go for this car. Got hit on the inside by that Bentley. He was driving up on the grass trying to get past us. We need to get our head back in the game. Come on. Focus. Woo! Considering the purchase of a dashboard for your sim from SRH. Okay, does anyone here have any experience? Oh. I remember looking at them a long time ago for some gauges. I really wanted to use some of their gauge setups. Shipping, I don't know if it's changed at all, but I remember shipping here to America was very, very expensive back then. But that's like 2014, 2013, around there. I wonder if it's changed at all. But yeah, their dashes seem really good. There was another guy doing dashes. He was doing button boxes and dashes. I forgot what his name was. I don't think it was Leo Bodner. Might have been. Kind of wonder if he's still doing dashes. Because I do have a button box here to my left. One of my switches is broken. but the only issue is every time I restart my computer, I have to unplug and plug it back in. And then sometimes even when I enter a sim, it doesn't work. I don't know if something's wrong with the USB controller on the inside, but it's always been that way. Not always. In the beginning it wasn't, but I've went through 3 computer updates and then 3 different motherboards since then, and it's still the case. So it's not like motherboard compatibility or USB issues with the boards. So it's definitely the device itself. So it's hard to really map controls to it because I can't really count on it all the time, if that makes any sense. I want to map like ignition and starter, lamps, wipers, stuff like that, but I can't because I can't always count on it. Sometimes I get stuck trying to start the vehicle and it won't even start. Yeah, I've always looked at sim racing hardware stuff. Their gauges were phenomenal. Their button boxes, their dashes are amazing. Got 5 minutes left of this race session.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Our last lap was a 1:38.9. That's pretty much really close to our qualifying lap time. Four minutes left. Oh, good deal. Paul. Yep. All right, Paul, I got to check them out. I think he was replying to Norman, but yeah, definitely, without a doubt. I even thought about buying a USB board and making my own, or like a Raspberry Pi or something like that. Making my own fully functional dashboard and with the sim racing flags and all that sort of stuff. Got 1 minute. Come on, baby. I wonder what position we actually are in. So we're doing sim racing weekend and or just racing weekend in ACC, and there's a bug right now. It's saying that we're in first, but we're not. So we have no idea what position we're in, especially after.
Alright, you've just started the final lap of the race as leader. Bring it home.
It thinks I'm first, but I guarantee you I'm not. We got spun out in the beginning of the race when we were 8th. We qualified 8th. And from then on, it thought we were first. So I think we just kind of tripped the system. But I think maybe once the race is over and it might figure it out and give us our accurate position. Hopefully. Hopefully. I think I'm probably like 16th or 15th, around there. It's kind of hard to say because we didn't even pit immediately. We went one more lap around. A lot of cars also, well, not a lot, but a few cars didn't pit immediately as well. So, which was nice to see some variance.
Excellent job, man. What a race. P1. Bring it back home safely.
Oh, it really thinks that we finished first. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens when the screen updates. See what happens. Oh, okay. All right, so we finished 5th. Am I reading that right? Yeah, we finished 5th. Right there. So that was our real position. Awesome. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but we apparently picked up a lot of positions. That should be the end of the sprint race weekend. Wow, not too bad. I'm happy with that. I don't know what... It just keeps going now. Okay. We're back at free practice 1. Let's quit. We'll quit. It's like stuck in an endless loop now. Let's see if there's Starclarm, thank you. I'm going to jump into some multiplayer and we'll see what's going on in here. If it'll even allow us to connect, let's see. You're actually interested in the GeForce LCD. Ooh, I'm going to have to check that out. Is that a dash display? I kind of want a dash display. I don't know if you guys ever seen DigiProps. He has a an LCD dash display that is freaking awesome. I used to use, back when I had triple screens, I used to use my phones or a tablet as a dash display, and that worked really well. And I might go back to that for our non... You've noticed that the BMW setup is bugged at Misano. Interesting. So hopefully we're not bugged. Doesn't seem to be launching. Is there let's see. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Toto2, how you doing, buddy? I don't think it's going to launch. But, you know, like it says, we're in early access, so things like this is going to happen. So let's talk for a little bit before we figure out what we're going to do next. I think what I might want to do... Let's take this off. Huh. It's actually... pretty well stuck. Interesting. All right. No difference between safe and aggressive. Paul Stoker, thank you very much, man. Trying to load up. Yeah, we're you guys can't see this, but we're right now, we are stuck. AC2 is stuck on the screen. And it's not wanting me to do anything. It's not allowing me to do anything. Trying to close out of it. Can't even get Task Manager up. Which is interesting. Let me try one more thing. Display settings. Every so often, display settings will save your rear. No. There we go. Okay. We finally got out of it. All right. That was annoying. So let's try something else. See what else is going on in the world of sim racing. See what's going on in the racing of iRacing. Got some updates to do. A lot of updates. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. Back to direct drive. I'm really thinking about going with the Sim Experience AccuForce. I've been talking to Darren Ganji. And I've been talking to a lot of AccuForce owners. I know I have Fanatec. I know I have everything Fanatec, so it would be not as convenient to go AccuForce, because if I were to wait for the direct drive, the DD1 or the DD2, I could just plug everything into it and go. But the difference is being that I'm here in America, I'm really close to AccuForce. It would be easier if there was anything that was needed for warranty work. Shipping is, you know, really simple here, being that we're very close. So I'm really thinking of going Sim Experience. I think I might just pull the trigger on one. We do have, like I said, a pretty slick monitor coming in, so we're making a lot of rig changes here, and then we're going to do a big rig tour. We also have a video coming up that I've been working on and off on our 3 Degrees of Freedom, a long-term update on it, being that we spent so much time with it. I think it's about time we do a video on it and my thoughts on it, whether or not I even think it's worth it. But around that same time, we're also going to do a big rig update, and as far as everything that we've changed, because there's been a lot that's kind of going on here. Norman asks, do I have any DIY dashboard designs that you could possibly try to build? No, I do not. I was just thinking about building one myself because I've seen online people building it. I know Leo Bodner also, or at least he used to have like USB boards and kits that he used to sell. I don't know if he does that anymore. I think it's Leo Bodner. But, you know, there's a lot of people that DIY their own stuff. Back in the day, we DIY'd a shifter. I don't know if you guys, or that OG that you've seen that in the past, but yeah, we used to have a shifter that we DIY'd from, what was it, a Microsoft Sidewinder force feedback flight stick. And then we DIY'd a handbrake that we used for a long time from another flight stick with some RC car shocks to kind of get that feel, that hydraulic feel. So I don't know, I might want to do that, or Sim Racing Hardware. I know they make amazing dashboards. So right now we're downloading some updates to iRacing, and we'll kind of see what's going on here. Let's see what races are happening. Anything interesting? We got the Okayama race with the MX-5s. That's always fun. See if the IMSA series is doing anything. Okay. There's a Carburetor Cup race a little bit later on, 12:45. I don't know. Thinking we might have enough time to jump into this Advanced MX-5 Cup Series. It's a class. It's several classes underneath us because we're a Class B, but we haven't been in iRacing for so long. That might actually work out for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream here. And I think I'm going to take a quick break, eat something real fast, and we'll try to jump into this race in a little bit. If not, we're going to do something else. So I'm Crash, this is RTA Motorsports. If you can, try to jump into that session or watch this race in just a little bit. I will see you all in a little bit. And if I don't see you, thank you so much for joining in. Consider subscribing and hanging out with us next time. Have a great day and happy holidays.